Welkom bij het tweede raceweekend van het FIA WTCC, het wereldkampioenschap voor toerwagens in Marokko. Ja, we zijn hier in de stad Marrakech, waar ze een stratencircuit hebben, net ietsjes buiten de stad hier, van 4,5 kilometer lang. We staan hier op het circuit in Marokko, de tweede race van het seizoen. We zijn dus net aangekomen, maar dan moet je altijd even het circuit verkennen. En dat doe ik samen met James Thompson. Lada is new in the championship. How does it feel for you?
Oh, it feels good. It's exciting for me, especially to be back. But we have a lot to learn because we have no data from previous seasons because we haven't been to these tracks.
You're new. First race was not very successful. You couldn't enter the race because of a big crash. What happened?
Well, unfortunately, I think, as you well know, we were looking quite competitive. But unfortunately, my teammate made a little bit of a substantial error, as it turned out, and we both couldn't start the race. The impact he had on my car has meant that this weekend we have to have a new car.
So you had such a big crash that this will be your first race in Morocco.
This will be the first race of the season for me, so excited.
You know the circuit?
Don't know the circuit, so I'm relying on you to give me the inside knowledge.
I will give you some tips.
Fantastic.
Let's see. James, hop on. First of all, it's a long straight until the first corner. The first curb I touch, but the second one is too high.
There's a little bit of runoff, but I suppose it's probably one of the more forgiving corners on the circuit.
But on the exit, don't go to the tires. But you're really close to the ball here.
Yeah, I can imagine, because the curb's going to unsettle the car a lot, isn't it? Cutting here is going to lead to 2 or 3 kilometres an hour here. You're going to carry that all the way down the straight, and obviously if you've got a car that's quick in a straight line, you have potential for overtaking as well.
Here you just scrape the wall all the time.
New wing mirrors required.
Ah, yeah. How many wing mirrors did you bring?
Oh, I think enough.
And then again, long straight.
This looks like it's the fastest part of the circuit.
Yeah. The most high speed is at the end here. Is slowest corner on the circuit.
Is it?
Yeah. Difficult under the braking zone. But you can attack the curves really hard. I think really strong for your car. Really good.
Yeah, I think so. We should have a little bit better traction after the curbs. You know, comparison to you, I think it can be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah. After the second chicane, my car really bounces. So should be strong.
Yeah, but the curb looks a little bit flatter. Maybe they might have maybe smoothed it off a little bit, do you think, from last year?
The thing is, when I'm in the car, it always feels different when I look outside. It seems more flat, but when I attack this one, my car is all over the place.
If you still have your fillings in afterwards, then it's smoother.
My car's here like a kangaroo, don't worry.
It looks very difficult as well because you've got a very fast, blind approach to the corner.
Yeah.
So take you by surprise.
You don't see the corner.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Well, I remember if you touch the first one a little bit too hard, you jump over to this one, then you're in real trouble.
It's pretty aggressive as well, isn't it? I mean, and there's not much forgiveness here.
No, but it's all at the corner of the curb, because the straight. I remember people were passing me quite easy. If the mistake was made here, 2 people will pass you here on the straight. Slipstreamen!
this looks definitely the fastest chicane on the track. What do you think? Third or fourth?
True. I remember in the beginning I took always third gear, and just later on I take fourth gear. I did 2 times in qualifying, and it gave me really a lot of time, but only when the grip level goes up, so only new tires.
Yeah, and I imagine you have to be very careful with the exit curb.
Last corner, very tight, very bumpy under the braking. Very good for overtaking. Once somebody is diving on the inside, I mean, you cannot steer into him. So he gains a place.
Just so you remember that when you see me on Sunday.
I give you too many tips now, you know? So podium for you? So podium?
Let's see, I'm not going to make any predictions.
I think you have a good chance here.
I think we have. But understated.
You want me to bring you to the podium now?
No, I'm not going to tempt fate.